I just wanna win on the low, like you making demands. I said, whoa. I just wanna win on the low, like ask me where I've been. I said, whoa, like you making demands. I said, whoa. She wanna be friends. I said, no. I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been. I said, don't know. You making demands. I said, whoa. She wanna be friends. I said, no. Hey, yeah, whoa. My soul is stuck between dark and the light. It's like playing some musical chairs. They kicked me out, so I started a life, made a bag that was bigger than theirs. I win and I lose and I win and again. I can see why they think that's unfair. We putting the work and we making them bends. To be honest, I don't really share. You rolling with hitters, I don't understand. You killing good people, that wasn't the plan. Round up the game, come get your mans. He's selling his soul for a couple of bands. I opened his eyes, lifted a hand. As far as you see, this is all in my land. Cause I've been through hell, then I came back. That's the one reason I don't give a damn. Whoa, devil knocked and I buzz him in. This is life with the son of man. Poured a drink, half a dozen in. Threw my head for a sudden spin. Sad story with my violin. All these problems start to pile in. All these peasants turn to violence. Two-faced, thought you had a twin. I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been. I said, don't know. You making demands. I said, whoa, whoa. She wanna be friends. I said, no, no. I said, no, no. I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been. I said, don't know. You making demands. I said, whoa, whoa. She wanna be friends. I said, no, no.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hi everyone!
What's up, bro?
I don't think I've done like a general introduction yet as to who I am, so I thought I would do that now.
I can't stand stupidity. If you're gonna say stupid shit.
Hi, my name is Bunny and I use bun pronouns.
What is your problem, man?
I am a gender fluid, trans, femme, pan-romantic, great ace, white passing Japanese person.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Wall normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 22 hundo and 6 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexing on all you.
It's the fucking Catalina wine. It's the fucking Catalina wine.
Happy Swole Slut Saturday, everyone. Welcome. Let's give a nice round of applause. We got a birthday in the Swole fam. We got a birthday. Happy birthday, T. All right, happy fucking birthday. Everyone drop some biceps and gorillas for T. Lucero. Happy fucking birthday from all of us. Hopefully you made some sick fucking gains today, and hopefully you're going to have a steak cake later. Am I right or am I right? Am I right? A little steak cake? Come on. Birthday dinner better be some fucking meat. Some meat to celebrate. Happy May 21st. It is Saturday, and it's Swole Slut Saturday. We have a great card today, so don't nobody go nowhere. And we got a couple new soundboards we're going to work through. What an amazing overtime segment we had yesterday, Beaches. Goodness fucking gracious. So if you missed out, we'll talk about it in a second, but yesterday's episode, the overtime is available. We'll talk about that once we get the tip going. But if you missed it, go and check it out. It was fucking awesome as always. Brand new, uncensored videos. It was awesome. So coming off hot on a Friday fef with overtime, and I'm stoked for today's episode. Let's bust this nut open. Everyone, we are live. Share the stream, Beaches. Share the fucking stream. Share it. Share it. Share the stream. We're live right now. We got some good Swole fan posts. We'll take some questions in the knowledge cock, and of course, we will go balls deep like we always do. Let's summon the Falcon, share the stream, leave us a 5-star review anywhere and everywhere you bang your fucking ear holes. Let's go, fam. Falcon. Nice, Falcon. Excellent. Put some respect on it. It's officially Swole season, Beaches. It's officially Swole season. Now, it's kind of always Swole season. But on this Swole Slut Saturday, we are ringing in officially Swole season. Drop that hashtag in the comments down below, and we'll give that Swole card away at the end of today's episode. Hashtag Swole season, Beaches. Now, let's moisturize, spit on it, so we can get that tip in there. Am I right or am I right? Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh, yes. Oh, righty. Okay, so yesterday we had an amazing overtime segment. That's available now inside Swole TV for members, so if you missed it, we have bonus segments every Friday after the Friday cast, and it was absolutely awesome. You can sign up today. You can get access to yesterday's overtime, and we saved them all for you, so you can catch all the previous ones as well. Not only that, Monday, Beaches, tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live, but Monday we have another accountability meeting. We got awesome new releases, and remember, a week from Monday, we have our special release event, Balls Deep for Summer, so make sure you're there for that on the 30th. But this Monday, we have a live call. We'll have members come up on stage. We have new releases, Swole Fam posts, awesome call. Best way to start the fucking week, Swole Fam time on Monday. All right. So as a member, you get access to all those private live streams. Speaking of the Swole Fam, let's get into today's first post. Let's get that drum roll. Let's see what we got.
What's in the box?
What we got in that box. First post today from Ben from the Telegram chat. Hey, Swole Fam. Tweaked/hurt my shoulder on Wednesday afternoon. Boo. That sucks. No good. Any advice or exercises I can do to work it without further hurting myself? Took about 2 days off from arms already. Well, yoga, perhaps, cold plunge, sauna, maybe some corrective exercise, but I don't know what that means. It's really hard to say unless you give some more context. How'd you hurt it? How'd you tweak it? What'd you do? What actually bothers you? There's some orthopedic tests that you might be able to actually look up on Google and maybe do some like resisted tests if you have a significant other or a friend of yours around that can actually, mimic some of these movements and maybe isolate what the problem is. Sometimes you just tweak something, sometimes a slight sprain, maybe a slight little muscle tear or something like that. Doesn't sound like anything too serious. I would just rest it, do some dead hangs perhaps, as long as it's not uncomfortable or it's medically advised against. But dead hangs are fantastic. So I do them every single day. Dead hangs are a standard. It's a great way to decompress your spine, really lengthen the shoulder joint and the shoulder girdle. So definitely recommend dead hangs. All you're doing is grab a bar, hang, let your legs and feet completely hang. So I would recommend getting into that on a regular basis if you haven't, but more context required. Please post here from Brenda. Brenda making some sick fucking gains at the Purple Planet. Also, thanks to Papa Swole, I went heavy in the gym last night on legs. I had been afraid to because of a hip injury last September. Well, afraid no longer, making some sick fucking gains. Good for you, Brenda. Yeah. Super stoked. Super stoked that you're loading up those plates again. Good for you. It's so nice once you kind of get through a sticking point. Maybe it's an injury or something like that, and you're able to go hard again. That's what she said. But it's the best feeling. The best fucking feeling. All right, we got some more Swole card action. Brian just got his Swole positivity card from episode 2176. Very nice.
Inconceivable!
Oh yeah, those Swole cards are starting to roll in. We got another shipment going out soon, so stay tuned for that if you haven't yet received yours yet. And remember, depending on where you live in the country or the world, sometimes mail, unfortunately, sometimes it might get lost, but sometimes it just takes a little bit longer too because things are backed up. Post here from Lila. Another storm rolled through in 12 hours. It rained what we would get typically in a month. My basement sump pump couldn't keep up. We now have a shallow indoor pool. So for the whole day, we've been dealing with that, emptying out, sorting, and cleaning. I'm tired, and we haven't even started deconstruction. It really got to me. That basement has been my home gym for 8 years. Oh no. I won't focus on what I can't control, but what I can control. Move my dumbbells and barbells into the garage with my bench. Just set up a little area just for me. Not what I'm used to, but fam, I'm excited. The basement has a short ceiling. I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall and can touch the ceiling with my hand flat. Holy crap, that is really, really tight ceiling. So any standing presses or step-ups were out of the question. For a week or two, I can experiment with different exercises. Got to thank my hubby who not only didn't care I was taking over his garage, but pulled out the propane heater and showed me how to use it. It's the prairies. It can still be cold here this time of year. Now to put on a sweater and go to the gym. Hashtag go to the fucking gym and hashtag consistency. Good for you. Good for you. Sorry to hear that. That blows. That sucks. Oh no. That's a really short ceiling. I can see why your husband uses the gym and you're using the basement because man, that is a very short ceiling, obviously for some storage, but at least you can train down there. At least it's not so short that you can't get a pump on. But yeah, it's really nice to have some space, especially if you want to do things overhead or any kind of pressing, like you said. I don't know if you have a pull-up bar or space for that, but that's excellent too. Or doing any kind of like pressing or swinging clubs or maces or anything that people do. That's why it's been great for me personally. I was training at home for a while. Once the pandemic, I decided, I'm just going to go full-blown home gym in the apartment. But since we moved to the house, of course, it's just like night and day having the yard and being able to do stuff overhead and heavy weights. And it's all fucking awesome. So sorry to hear about that, Lila, and glad that you are adapting. It's fucking epic. Post here from Micah. Oh, shit. Before the 90-day dash, 5'9" 154 pounds. I'll see y'all after. Fuck yeah, Micah. Good for you, bro. Now, remember, the 90-day dash isn't a bulking program, but you have some good muscle tone. It's going to really fill out a lot of those stabilizer muscles. And then as you move into the latter phase of the 90-day dash, the Swole section, and if you really want to pack on size, if you take that 90-day dash and then move it right into Swole season. Speaking of which, Swole season is the fucking Swole card today. That's what I'm talking about, Micah. Time to make some fucking gains. What up, Pedro? How we doing? How we doing, Pedro and fam? Machiavelli, what up? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Base Bunny Love? How we doing? Last post here is from the Swole fam. Of course, we got a post here from Nick and Kate. Kate was posting something with a certain exercise, and Nick responded and posted a picture of him doing some fucking beast deadlifts, setting up for sumo deadlifts, 355 pounds for 2. Yow. Swole fan making some sick fucking gains. All right, drop your questions in the comments below. Excellent. Good for you, Nick. You better be wearing that toxic muscularity tank. All right, drop a question if you got it. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. We'll take some questions. How are we doing, James, from the Daily Swole Telegram chat? What up, Beach? All right. Salutations and farewell, Andres Swole. Good night, everyone. Blessings to all. Just finished my Sanda routine at home, and watching Papa is a hell of a post-workout. Hugs from Buenos Aires. A little more gorillas. Lots of applause today. Hell yeah.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
All right. Not you, Andres, but lunatics. Lunatics. I'm super healthy. I just take a ton of antidepressants. Well, couldn't possibly be your terrible lifestyle habits or obesity. Couldn't possibly be, but hey, what do I know? All right. First question. Dennis Filipovich. Hey, Papa, do you have some advice for someone who suffers from ED? You mean erectile dysfunction or do you mean eating disorder? I'm assuming you mean erectile dysfunction. I would go right back to your 7 pillars. I would check out your food intake, your nutrition. It depends a lot on, it could possibly be some, a lot of it's just environmental. It's what you've done with your body. I'm not really sure if certain people are more predisposed to that, but usually comes down to sleep habits, nutrition, exercise, and a lot of other things. But have you gone to the doctor? Have you done like any tests or things like that, for testosterone, things like that? How old are you? Those things all matter. I'm not an expert in that. Thankfully, I'm not an expert in that. But at the same time, having those kinds of metrics and doing blood work and going to an actual expert is what you should be doing. But like we all know, lifestyle habits can pack on the fat. It can really destroy your testosterone. It can really make your libido like just tank. There's a lot of different things that can happen from not eating good food and taking care of your health. So it depends on where you're coming from. I would say, Mark Papasolio, how do I get over the mental fog of not wanting to go to the gym?
Matt Damon.
Oh my God. I go Sunday through Friday, but Fridays I have little to no motivation to go, so I make myself go. I really hate it. Any tips would be nice. Why do you hate it? Why do you hate it? Friday, I have little to no motivation to go, so I make myself go. That's fine. That's what you should be doing. If you know it's time to go, that's called discipline. So why would you hate it on a Friday? What's different with the gym on a Friday than it is? Is it just psychologically like, oh, I could be relaxing? Is it your schedule? What's going on? It's any other day. It ends in day. Thursday, Wednesday, Monday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday. It's a day. It's another day. It's in your head. Just fucking do it. You're doing what you should be doing. You're going anyway. So that's what you should be doing. Question from the Telegram chat. James, best advice to help with leg day. Soreness. Did split squats 2 days ago and felt it this morning getting out of the bed. I mean, you overload yourself. If you're too sore, like you're incapacitated, you just did too much volume or too much intensity. So 2 days ago is normal, delayed onset muscle soreness. You could do sauna, cold plunge, some stretching, some yoga. You could do mobility work. You could do massage, go get a massage. I mean, there's a bunch of different things you can do, but micro trauma is micro trauma. Foam rolling doesn't make it magically go away. It might mobilize it and aid in blood flow and help realign and break through some adhesions in the muscle tissue and the different layers of the fascial tissue. But if you do a hard workout, you're going to be fucking sore. So I've done hardcore workouts and I've just been sore as shit. You foam roll a little bit, loosens up a little bit, but you're still sore. But it might aid in recovery too and blood flow. Let's see. Electrolytes could be, but soreness from training is still going to be micro trauma. So electrolytes are good for you. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, stuff like that. But it's not going to magically make soreness go away. You might want to try if you don't get enough, depends on what your nutrition is like. And sleep quality getting sleep is going to be essential for healing. But you could also look into something like a magnesium supplement, like a magnesium oil spray might help relax or aid in recovery, or an Epsom salt bath or something of that sort. But again, if you're sore, you're sore, but it can definitely help relax the muscles and maybe make you feel a little bit better. It could be in your head, but if it feels a little bit better. But do you practice yoga? What's your flow normally like? All right, Pedro. Oh, God damn it. You fucking got me. I was thinking of skipping breakfast. I understand that skipping meals and just gorging at late lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, supper may be the best type of eating protocol. You mean intermittent fasting? Aha.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
As long as you're having one meal, you're intermittent fasting, Pedro, make sure you add in some hobo's dick cheese in there too. Tyler, Papa Solia, what's the best way to mobilize tight ankles to do ankle mobility? Hey-o.
I arrived in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
You could do a bunch of things. You could do alphabets, ankle rolls, yoga. You can do Have you checked out, Tyler? Have you checked out the ankle mobility masterclasses in X? So I know you're a member. Well, I'm not sure what kind of membership you have, but check those out as well. There's tons of great positions for ankles. Make sure you can lean back up against the wall. It's also activating your anterior tibialis, doing toe lifts. You can also do a bunch of stretches with your toes flexed, with your toes pointed, sitting back on your heels. That's excellent. I do it all the time. Pointing my toes, flexing my toes, making sure the big toe is tucked so you're getting into that plantar fascia. So that's a great thing to do. Getting out of the habit of wearing sneakers with heels, getting some neutral shoes like some Vivo Barefoots or Zeros or something like that too. Let's see here. All right. Dun. Marsh Cuz, will you post again on your other channels? Are you asking me? What do you mean? We're posting shit like all the time. What do you mean? What other channels? Your toes, I mean, you mean YouTube? Like, what are you referring to? There's so many things being posted every day. So let's take a question here. Oh, we got one from Guapo Nacho, Papa Swolio. How do you hit on your gym crush? Ooh, sexy times.
Shampoo my crotch.
Sexy times. Sexy times. How do you hit on your gym crush? Oof. I think we've talked about that recently. We had a question recently about that. Usually people are at the gym to do work, so it really depends on what kind of vibes. Have you had a conversation with this person before? This is from Instagram, so we're not going to get this answer right now. But have you had conversation with this person? Or are you just kind of creeping on the corner? You're on the elliptical machine just staring at this chick do like squats, and you're like, man, she's fucking fine. So have you made eye contact with her? Have you had any kind of casual conversation like, hey, what's going on? If you see, it happens like that sometimes when you're at the gym and you see the same person. Let's say you're always doing squats, you're in the free weight section, or you're always kind of around the same people. Let's say you train at a certain time in the morning. Yeah, your head's down, but if you see the same person at the same time, let's say you train at 6:30 in the morning, usually the 6:30 crowd, those are the best times to go to the gym, is early in the morning, because you have the people that are really, I'm not saying you're not dedicated if you go in the gym in the evening, but the evening times, and you all know it's fucking true, the evening times is going to be the people that are generally kind of there sometimes. You'll have hardcore people that train consistently because that's their schedule. But most of the time you'll have the people that kind of skip days. They're there sometimes, they're not there other times. The morning is when you're going to have the standard members that are there all the time before work, like clockwork. It's part of their routine. It's just a better time to go at a gym is earlier in the morning, because you'll have the dedicated people that are putting in work. Everyone's kind of half asleep but focused. They're getting it done because they have to go to work. So in general, you're going to have, gyms, if you want to be around people that are inspired and focused and putting in work, you want to go with the earlier crowd. Again, I'm not saying that you can't make gains or you don't have people that care about their fitness and train hard in the evening, but most of that's going to be in the morning. Anyway. Yeah, you could flex on her. You could just grab her by the pussy. That works too, right? That just works. Just go up there and just like, just go up there, grab her crotch, and then just. It might work. If it works, you should probably run. If it works, she's probably not for you. Girl's like, you like that shit? Yeah, you probably don't want that. You probably don't want that one. So how do you hit? I think it just depends. I think it just depends on if you made some kind of eye contact. Again, we always talk about it. If she's got hat low and she's got headphones on, those are tough ones, because those chicks are there to put in work. And that's like the signal. That's the telltale. Hey, don't fucking talk to me. That's fucking talk to me. I mean, don't fucking talk to me. Don't stay away from me. But maybe you can kind of, it depends. If you make eye contact, like a smile, you gotta go in there nice and easy, just like we do with the tip. You gotta ease into it. Oh, we're already in the knowledge cock portion. So see, I don't even know where we are. CCEY17 on Instagram. How should we, Papa Swolio, manage taking omega-3 and multivitamin supplements during the day? I mean, I don't take those, so I don't know how you would manage it. It's not necessary if you're eating nutrient-dense food. It's really not. You're eating tons of animal fats. You're eating really organ meats and shit like that. I don't take multivitamins. I don't take omega-3 supplements, fish oil. I get plenty of omega-3s from my grass-fed beef and organ meats. So I don't take those supplements, and I feel fantastic. Fantastic. A lot of it is just the ratio of omega-3s to omega-6s. And the problem is, and the reason why a lot of people take all these fish oil and they're pounding fish oil, is because they're sucking down so many, linoleic acid foods that are high in omega-6s. So they're sucking down a lot of grains, all these different things. So their ratio is out of whack. And a lot of that is a negative to human health, polyunsaturated fatty acids. So I don't take those supplements. So I don't really have any recommendations. I would want to know, you're on Instagram, so you're not watching live. I would want to know what your nutrition is like first before I would answer a question like that. Like, what are you actually fundamentally eating? Supplements don't make up for not eating properly. You get so many more vitamins and minerals in whole foods than you ever will with a supplement. Because supplements are going to be, let's say it's a protein supplement. You're just getting those amino acids, you're getting the protein, you're not getting all the other contextual elements in, let's say, grass-fed beef or a steak or fish. You're not getting all the other molecules that are very unique to those foods. You're just getting isolated things that are made in the lab or filtered in the lab or triple filtered and processed and heated and who knows. All right. Stella, Papa Swolio, not too much into beef. Oh my, hold on a second. Settle down. No. Hold on.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm
No,
sorry,
Stella.
Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
No. Stella, she's cool. Not a fan. You're not a fan of beef. It hurts like my soul. Like, it hurts. It hurts me. Stella. What do you think of substituting with pork or chicken? I don't personally. The monogastric animals don't have the same type of nutrient processing. You're not going to get as many like omega-3s. You're not getting the same nutrient density in pork or chicken as you do with beef. It's just, you don't. I don't think of substituting it. If you want to have some, it's again comes down to the quality. It's harder to get quality pork and quality chicken. It's hard to get corn and soy-free chicken and pork and heritage pastured pork. It's just not the same nutrient density and nutrient quality. Not too much into beef. I mean, I don't really know what your experience. Sorry. No, it's okay. Look, I mean, it's one thing if you have a rare allergy to it, but what kind of beef are you getting? I'm always curious. Like, what are you eating? Because a lot of times you have to know how to cook steak. You have to know, and different cuts of meat are different. They're really different. You're going to have a preference. If you're eating you're just eating lean steak, yeah, it's not going to taste that great unless you really cook the fuck out of it. You have to like broil, you have to, or base, I don't know what people do in crock pots, with really lean cuts and things like that. We use lean cuts for jerky, but when you're eating a steak, you want to get some fat on there and it's really good for you. So it depends on how it's cooked. Different cuts of steak are going to depend on or you're going to cook them differently. If you're cooking organs, you have to do it properly. And if someone doesn't know how to cook, if you never really eat steak and you just try to cook a steak, it's a skill. Anyone that knows how to cook a steak knows it's a skill, and it depends on your burner, your stove, your grill, and you have to figure out what you like in the taste. So it's a practice too. So you have a really good cut of steak, you can fuck it up if you cook it like shit. It's not going to taste great. So just curious as to what's your experience with beef? What's your beef experience? Nick, where can I send you a dad bod response video so you can feel the cringe? I don't want to watch them. I don't care. No joke. I do not care. I don't want to watch it. I know where to find them. I can find them on TikTok. You don't have to send it to me. I feel enough cringe, bro. We're going balls deep in like 5 or 10 minutes. There's plenty of cringe. This podcast is literally my limit of cringe. I don't have any more room for it. And I don't fucking care. I don't care. And I'm not saying that, like, I appreciate the effort. You look at it. If it's already cringe, why do I want to see it? I know it's cringe. Do I want to see people complain and try to defend being a fat ass? No, I don't. I see it enough. So here's the thing. I make content. It's not that I don't want to, like, there's no debate here. There's no debate. I know it's an excuse. You're making an excuse. Okay, what you're telling me, for example, is you're okay with that excuse. Fine. You've convinced yourself that it's a justifiable excuse. Okay, it's still an excuse. It's still a reason not to take care of yourself or not do something optimally. You have different priorities? Fine. Everyone has a different priority until they're sick, until they have diabetes, until they have cancer, until they have a problem that they wish, I wish I went back and worked on it. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, regret's a real fucking thing. So I don't care. I put the information out. Of course, I know people are going to disagree. Okay. I don't need to see a video of them disagreeing. I don't think you're right. You're a mean person. Okay. No. You can. My whole life isn't the gym. I'd rather spend that time with my kids. Like, okay, you wouldn't rather have more fucking years and see their kids and have grandkids, because that's what you're going to be cutting off at the end, right? You're going to be cutting out time for your fucking grandchildren because you're going to be dead. I'm just saying. It's like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? No, Keith, I'm not fucking watching it. I won't do it. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it in an overtime segment, but I really don't care about people's opinions about the content I make. I know a lot of people like it. I know a lot of people don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want that in my head. I don't want their shitty opinions in my fucking head. You know what I mean? About my content. About other things, okay, but about my stuff, I don't want to see it. And it doesn't bother me that they make it. I know they do. But I'm not a sensitive fucking snowflake. I know people are going to have their opinions about shit that I put out there. Of course, I put it out there. People are going to, yay, no. So knowing that someone, like, I don't need to see it. I know people hate it. I know people probably think I'm a fucking, I don't know, I have an American flag. I'm a Nazi all of a sudden. Oh, no. Everything that you could possibly say about someone, I'm sure someone said about me. Nick, do you think there would be an unholy alliance between dad bods and the fat acceptance movement? It's unholy alliance. There is an unholy alliance.
You fucking
it's already
people.
there. It's already there. It's this accepted idea. Dad bod, it's just been like that for a long time. It's already been like that for a long time. People are going to be with fat men because most men are fat. It's like, what else are you going to get? All right. But there are good looking women out there too. I guess there are good looking men too. But, you know, it's very important for people to take care of themselves in order to be optimally attractive to a mate. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. But unholy alliance, I'm telling you, dad bod is an accepted term, fat acceptance for men. It is. Oh, but I have a dad bod. Oh, you're a dad? So you have a child. Oh my God, you reproduced? Holy shit. People have only been doing that for hundreds of fucking thousands and millions of years. You've reproduced. Congratulations. You want a fucking medal? Why are you not taking care of yourself? I know dads work. And he's like, oh, I'm a dad and I work. Okay, people that aren't dads don't fucking work. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So if you don't have a child, you have no responsibilities? Like none? Like I'm just hanging out all the time. It's like you should be taking care of yourself. And then when you have someone else to take care of, you take care of both people. You take care of you so you can show me where the logic is. There is no logic. It's stupid. It's nonsense. Well, we talked about this. It's a lie. Mark says women accepting dad bods essentially have stupidly low standards. They have to. Women have to lower their standards. This is what is going on with our society. So if you are going at, like, if you are, and this is just facts here. If you are a 30, 35, 40-year-old woman, what's your pool? Where can you pull from? You're not going to be with a 25-year-old dude. Very rarely, unless you're a fucking 10. Let's just be honest. Okay? You're not going to be with a 20-year-old guy. The opposite will be true, but not that way. Okay? Because childbearing age and X, Y, and Z. So if you're a woman, you're 30, 35, 40, you're going to be with someone who's 30, 35, 40, or 45, or 50. Yeah, and most of those men are going to be dads. So they're going to have, and most people are fat. Remember, most people are fat. Most people are overweight. Most people don't take care of themselves. They might not be morbidly obese, but they're going to have a gut and they're going to have tits. You know, it's 2022, but they're not going to be pretending that they're a woman. You know, they're just going to have tits. It's different.
Boys have a penis. Girls have vagina.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's all sorts of psychological and social reasons for that. You know, it's just, you know, high value men and high value women. It's a different approach because women have, it's different when it comes down to childbearing. It's just different time frames. Everyone's at their peak at different times. And it's just the average. More men are with younger women than younger women or older women are with younger men. It's just the way it is. If anything, it might be like a couple years. It's not going to be something dramatic. Same thing why it's usually women are with a man who's either just slightly taller or more. Women are usually with taller men because most men are taller than most women. So these are just the averages, but most women are with a man who's a little bit taller, and most women are with men that are a little bit older. Whether it's a little bit or a lot, that's usually the way it skews. Anyway, what were we talking about that? I forget what, but that brought that up. Oh, we're talking about dad bods and shit like that. So in other words, you could be with whomever you want. I'm not saying you can't be with anyone. Like, there's always outliers. Doesn't mean it's going to fail. But the point being is this idea when women say, like, I like dad bods. Fuck you. You don't. You're just saying that because you don't really have the choice of what you would really want. And we always say this. Women are going to say that those women that would be justifying, I like dad bods. I don't want someone who's really muscular and hard. I like something that's a little bit soft. Bullshit, because then they're going to be drooling about Ryan Gosling or Chris Hemsworth or Ryan Reynolds. They're going to be like, oh my God. Yeah, you really want a fucking dad bod. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're lying to yourself. Can't fool Papa and the Swole fam. Too much logic and common sense here. We got a question here from SWAT Shadow on Instagram. I am skinny. Not too much. Should I go to the gym or not? SWAT Shadow, I am going to swat you with my fucking knowledge cock. Go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym. SWAT Shadow, you're an asshole. Go to the fucking gym. Stop playing that little video game in your avatar and go to the fucking gym. Doug Paul, Papa Swole, are vacuums good to practice for abdominals in addition to regular work? Yeah, they're good. You know, drawing in maneuver, vacuums, bracing. These things are all good for transverse abdominis, for core stabilizer muscles. So vacuums are good. Yeah, good. Do it with your mobility. I mean, it's good to practice. Sure, it's good. It's good to work all muscles. All right. Mokokosha. What do you do when you have cravings? Papa Swole, please help and say something to get my mind straight. Cravings for what? I eat real food. I crave the food that I desire for my sustenance. I don't have cravings for garbage food. I don't. That's been just extracted out of me just by eating quality food relentlessly. I crave food. Like, I get hungry and then I eat the food that makes me feel amazing, which I love because your body and your brain will associate feeling great with desiring. If you eat something like, oh, this doesn't happen. You ready for this? This doesn't happen. Oh my God, I hate this fucking food, but when I eat it, I feel amazing. When does that happen? This food is disgusting, but I eat it because I feel so good when I eat it. Usually you might not be used to the flavor, but rarely does that happen. You're like, oh man, I love the taste of this and it makes me feel good because you have that that feedback mechanism. I eat this and I feel amazing. Your body's like, I want more of that. You're going to associate that with good. Your brain and your neurons and everything's going to rewire to associate that with good because it's going to make you feel good. But you have to think about food in this way. If you just say, hey, anything that I can eat goes in my fucking mouth, then you're going to eat all these things that taste really good that don't really help you because they're made that way. Understand these foods, these processed foods with vegetable oils and processed sugar and fake ass ice cream and soda and candy and breads and chips, like all this is fucking famine food. This is designed to taste good. Anywhere you go, restaurant, remember, they want your money. They're going to give you something that tastes good, ideally. It's in their best interest, so then you come back and pay more. It's just to taste good. There's no real value to it. Depends on what it is. But their goal is to get you like, ooh, I like this. Let me pay. Let me give a tip. Like, I want that. But when you actually eat for performance and you eat for feeling good, you're going to start craving those foods that make you feel good when you're hungry. So, for example, people are like, oh yeah, beef liver, I don't like the taste. Like, do you really not like the taste of it? It's just very nutrient dense. You're not used to that flavor. You're not used to that taste because you didn't grow up eating it, but it's nutrient dense. When you start feeling so fucking good, it starts to taste a lot better, doesn't it? It starts to taste a lot better. It's the kind of thing that does taste good if you eat it. If you're not exposed to all these hyperpalatable foods, remember, you've been raised on hyperpalatable foods, foods that do not occur in nature, combinations of foods that do not occur without tons of chemical processing and, just lots of gross shit. Go look. There's a great documentary, King Corn. Go look how high fructose corn syrup is made. It's fucking nauseating. It's disgusting. So when you are eating hyperpalatable foods, like kids that eat candy and junk, they eat fruit and they're like, ew, it's not sweet enough, or I don't like the taste of fruit. You don't like the taste of ripe fruit. How fucked up is that? It's because you're so used to getting foods that are designed to stimulate you to no extent. They're hyper palatable. They're super, super sweet. Come on, if I had a sip of soda today, I would probably throw up. It's disgusting. When the other day I went to drink coffee, because I drink my coffee black. If you don't like black coffee, you've never had really good coffee. So if you're like, oh, I don't like the taste, to put all this stuff in your coffee, you just don't drink good coffee because you're ruining it. So I remember a while back, because she's weaned down on it. Like she used to put like a little bit of like organic sugar in it, but it's so bad for you. You know, when you're not having sugar in contact with like glucose and fructose and fruit, it's, you know, bad for your system. It's essentially poison. But I accidentally took the wrong like Hydro Flask, and I thought it was mine. And she didn't put a lot of sweetener or sugar, whatever she was doing at the time, or cream or whatever it was, but it just tasted like it was caked in it, because I don't consume any of that. So it was just super, super sweet. So when you take like sugar and it's not in context with fruit, it's just so hyper sweet. It just tasted disgusting. And it was offensive to my taste buds. Andrea Papaswolio, I truly think that, quote, healthy restaurants are terrible for you. What do you think about acai bowls, poke bowls, avocado toast, etc.? Is it just a marketing sham? Of course. Doesn't mean some of those foods or components aren't beneficial or can be good, but all that stuff, it's all vegan shit. It's usually just vegan propaganda. Avocado toast, put avocado on grains or on toast. Okay. Isn't poke bowl, isn't that like tuna? Isn't that actual fish? I don't know. Acai bowls, fruit. There's nothing wrong with fruit. Like, I don't know what is in all these different things. If it's essentially fruit and you're not eating like tons of like nuts and seeds and things like that, or pits, or depends on what it is. All right. Depends on what it is. But, so I mean, fruits, there's nothing wrong with fruits, but you go to any of these like vegan restaurants. I saw a person post, we'll wrap this up and then we'll get into some balls deep. But I remember today, I think it was today, I was on Instagram just checking something, and a reel pop up, and it was someone's account. Maybe it was on TikTok. Someone was saying he's a hardcore vegan, and like, who says vegans can't be muscular? And I look at the guy, and he doesn't look healthy. His skin didn't look good. His eyes, you can always tell by a vegan. You can always tell a hardcore vegan when they're not getting enough nutrition, because their teeth and their eyes are sunken. They're like glazed over, like big old like purples, like the hungry eyes. They look like they haven't had, exactly the case. They haven't had fucking a steak in years. Who knows? And their teeth, they look like, yeah, they have a yellowy tinty. But he was like, you know, he had some muscle and lean, but you're going to fool someone who doesn't know what a healthy human being looks like. You're not going to fool me. And it just didn't look healthy at all. Like, still had, like, it was kind of skinny fat, had some muscle, kind of lean, but kind of not. Just imagine what that person would be like if they actually ate real food, if they actually ate steak and organs and things like that. And he was posting, he had one video, I just kind of scrolled the profile a little bit because I was just mesmerized by the fact that this guy was in delusion and denial that he was actually killing himself. And he had one of these videos where, hey, what do I eat in a day as a vegan? Like, muscular vegan. It was all this fake ass fucking, like, it was like pancakes and French toast. And it was all those different vegan recipes that who knows what is in there, maybe protein powder. I don't know. But trying to make, it was just all carbohydrate looking meals. It's like, where is the fucking, like, it's like salads and waffles and all this other stuff that who knows how they were made. But it's like, where's the fucking food? It's really fucking scary. It's scary how people think that this is actually useful for the body. They're so out of touch. It's better than eating McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell every day. So you might feel good in comparison to that. But to someone like, and I know this because I see it in Mama Swole, I see it in all you members of the Swole fam. I see it in a lot of people and friends. And I've never felt and looked back in my life. I just know. It's just, I've done it. I've done the vegan, vegetarian shit. You're just hungry all the time. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And most people that do that and do vegan, they never actually go hardcore into, not they have to go carnivore, but they never really do it because it's an ideology behind it. It's not about human health. It's about, I don't want to, animals, blah, blah, blah. But we all know what monocrop agriculture and how many millions of animals are killed every year, and humans, like, let's not kill humans either. So It's marketing. It's a scam. It's a sham. And of course, veganism is tied into the environmentalists and all this stuff. It's fat acceptance. It's all the virtue signaling, woke activism, and people are just delusional and not thinking long term. And a lot of this stuff is just anti-human at its core. And when you see that pace, and you see that through the financial system, through big food, big pharma, all the different woketivism, it's all anti-human at its core, which is what communism is, and ESG and all this shit. It's just communist socialist nonsense. Okay, let's see here. We got a couple. One more question. Lacey, how much liver do you eat? I'm willing to try it again, as I believe in the importance of it, just not sure of the amount. I like Nick's idea of partially freezing it. Oh, I didn't see his. It's frozen. Like, we flash thought and then cut it up into chunks and then put it in mason jars and put it back in the deep freezer so we could take it out and take out little chunks. I only eat it raw. So you can start off with like half an ounce to an ounce a day and then just see how you feel. Doesn't have to be a ton. Doesn't have to be a lot. Or you can have more, but then eat it less frequently. So you can have anywhere between easily 8 ounces to 16 ounces a week, no problem. It depends on your mass, your training, and how you feel. So it doesn't mean just more isn't always better. So you have to find what works best for you. So anywhere between like half an ounce and an ounce a day is plenty. It's not much. It's really not much. Jardel, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it true that protein from meat is absorbed better than protein from plants? I'm sure I read it somewhere. Yeah, 1,000%. Not to mention most plants are incomplete proteins, so you're not getting all the amino acids that you need from food. There's essential and non-essential amino acids. Essential ones are the ones that you cannot produce. The rest of them your body can manufacture and mix and match metabolically, but essential amino acids are the ones that you can only get from food, and meat has all of them, especially things like beef. So, and bioavailability. So, for example, if you look at vegetables or a salad, you might see, let's say someone does some comparison or split screen bullshit on Instagram, and it says this amount of protein over here and this amount of protein in meat, the same amount of protein. One, if you have, let's say, a 8-ounce steak, for some example, you're not going to be feeling bloated and disgusting. If you want to eat 5 pounds of salad, okay, fine. But you're not absorbing that protein. You're getting incomplete proteins. You're not getting bioavailable protein in the same context. So it's absolutely better absorbed from meat. Okay, let's move on to some balls deep content. Fuck yeah, good questions, fam. That's deep. Oh yeah, it's always deep. It's like yeah, obviously.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
Let's fucking go. Are you ready? Let's get into a Swole fan post. Let's get into some balls deep content. What do we got here? We got 2 little posts, and then we'll take some videos. Are you ready, fam? Let's go.
What's in the box?
All right, this one is from Anne La Barbera. Anne La Barbera. Anne La Barbera? Whatever. This is a Twitter or a twat. I'm not going to call him this is a tweet or I'm going to call him a twat. So this is from Anne. I don't know what this is going to say. Let's read it together. Apparently, there has been a study that shows that the tiny percentage of people who lose weight and keep it off are atypical anorexics.
Matt Damon.
The tiny percentage of people who lose weight and keep it off. Anyone who does it right is going to keep it off. That's a shocking part. If you're trying to cut calories and eating vegan bullshit, plant-based trash, yeah, you're going to rebound back because you lose a little weight when you cut out processed sugar and stuff like that. You lose a little water weight and then you gain it back because it's not sustainable. You're eating garbage. It continues. They dangerously self-starve. There's literally no healthy way to control your weight. Okay, another Matt Damon there.
Damon.
Tell me you're fat without telling me you're fat. There's literally no healthy way to control your weight. Hard to say that when there literally is. It's the most static body metric except for height. This chick is comparing weight to height. Okay, she's a true fucking retard. You get the retard.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Everybody except Anne. Anne went full retard times 2. Let's not even talk about that anymore. Let's go into, speaking of talking about dumb shit, this is from Hannah Talks Bodies. All right. We're talking bodies.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Hannah's talking about bodies. Let's see if Hannah's doing, let's see how Hannah's thyroid's doing. She writes on this nice 80s shape design background. Where do they get these fucking horrible frames? Anytime I talk about the problems with the BMI, BMI again, the most common response I get is, quote, what should we use instead? And the answer is nothing. Get rid of it and replace it with nothing. I need to get some crickets because full Forrest
My name's Forrest Gump.
If a patient has an illness, the doctor can treat that illness. The doctor is supposed to, you know how you're supposed to treat an illness, you dumb fuck? It's supposed to be with better lifestyle habits, so you remove the issue in the first place. If you just want medication, yeah, you're going to take care of the symptoms, but you're not fixing the problem. So treating the illness of someone who's morbidly obese would be eating better, getting rid of all that extra human on your body. If medications need to be dosed based on that weight, there are formulas that already exist to calculate those. So you still have to use weight, you idiot. If a doctor wants to educate patients on the benefits of health-promoting behaviors, they can do that with all their patients. Is she just contradicting herself immediately after saying the other thing? There is no medical scenario where the BMI is the most effective specialized tool for the job. None. No one has ever said that BMI is the most effective specialized tool for the job. When has anyone ever said that? You know what BMI tells you? If you don't know what BMI is, it's a measurement taken based on your height and your weight, which is very accurate because if you're 5 feet tall, you shouldn't be 300 pounds. So the BMI would tell you you're fucking morbidly obese. So she's getting offended by the reality that she's wider than she is tall, and this calculation accurately projects that. If you are, let's say, 5'10" or 6 feet tall and you're 200 pounds and you're muscular, yeah, it's still going to say that that's why it's not accurate for certain people. It's not accurate for someone with muscle mass because it will still take your weight, but your body composition is different. So for me, BMI is very inaccurate because, I don't know, I'm 5'10"-ish. My weight is probably 195 or something like that. So that would be obese or overweight based on BMI, but I'm not fat, right? I don't have extra, my body fat percentage does not reflect it. So BMI is very accurate for people that are just don't do jack shit, which is most fucking people. So shut the fuck up, Hannah. You don't know what you're talking about. You're way out of your element. And instead of talking bodies, you should actually go to the fucking gym. Okay? Go to the fucking gym. Stop being a lazy fuck. And stop trying to lie to people. She ends this with categorizing and pathologizing people based on weight is and has always been lazy medicine. It's not lazy medicine. The people are lazy. So you don't take care of your health. Do stupid shit, win stupid prizes. Very nice.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
All right. Oh, I know we shouldn't make fun of the mentally unstable, but we will, and we will continue to do so. We got a couple videos. Let's do this. Oh my God. We got 4 videos. Pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's go, beaches.
What's in the box?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah! Let's go. All right. Pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We have a couple medical ones. We got some good videos. Let's go with Cerny. Oh, one second. I just moved the whole thing. Let's go with Cerny. Cerny says number 4. Cerny. Number 4.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Let's do it.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
All right. Number 4 is obesity and depression. Aha. Obesity and depression.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
Here we go. Obesity and depression.
I want to thank this user for sharing this with me because it reminds me of this really infuriating cycle that I see all the time.
Okay. Nice glasses, by the way. Holy Christ. And we got a 6 head on our hands. Okay. So this is a response to a question that says, side note, my main diagnosis listed on my medical chart at my psychiatrist's office isn't depression or anxiety like I went in for. It's morbid obesity. All right. So all these people are living. Look, I know people have mental problems. I know people go to psychologists. That's fine. Psychiatrists. You're just getting medication. Most people that are claiming they're depressed, that have all these ADHD and all these fucking things, most people, you ready for this? You don't have to like it. I'm not telling you to stop taking your medication. Most of it is lifestyle related. You're eating garbage food. You're not sleeping. You're not getting sunlight. You're not exercising. You're not meditating. You're not doing all these fucking things. You have tons of endocrine disruptors. You do a job that you fucking hate. You're getting eye blasted with fluorescent light all goddamn day inside. You're living miserable lives. So of course you're fucking depressed. Of course you don't feel good. Of course you're irritable because you're not exercising. You're eating stimulants all fucking day, drinking Monsters and Red Bulls and eating processed sugar. It's fucking stupid to not think otherwise. It's so obvious. It's disgusting. So let's just put that out there first and let's continue.
Something a lot of concerned individuals love to do is to rattle off all of these statistics around obesity, right? Obesity causes this, causes that.
What does
First,
say? Wait.
rattle off all of these statistics love to do is to concerned individuals to do is to rattle off all of these statistics around obesity, right? Obesity causes this, causes that. First,
okay, obesity, it's chicken or the egg. Your terrible lifestyle habits led you to be obese, which is also going to lead you to have all these health problems. Why the fuck are we focused? That's because they don't have an argument. They keep on acting like you just have obesity and it's causing this. You're obese, you need to lose weight. Your lifestyle habits led you to look obese. It led you to have all this extra fat. It's fucking up your body so much, your body just keeps on packing on extra human. It's also leading to your diabetes. It's also leading to your cancer and your heart disease and your all the other shit. It's not an argument. It's so annoying.
First of all, it's a correlation with obesity. One of those correlations is depression. And obviously,
the gut-brain axis, look it up. Your nutrition and your digestive system and your immune, it's directly related to mental health, directly related. Yeah, these are all separate systems in the body. The body doesn't just interact and it's all together. It's all together. That's the problem with our medical system. Everyone's a specialist in different areas. The body is one entire system. It's not separate. You can't do the digestive system without talking about the brain, without talking about the heart, without talking about everything, every fucking thing. I hate this person.
Depression increases your risk of parts of those figures that you're using to scare individuals into weight loss includes scare you. Just kind of ridiculous in and of itself. Like, how do you decide that that's what it was? On top of,
all right, if you're scared, if someone's scaring you into weight loss, you are a very fragile individual, and there's probably nothing that can save you in this world. Nothing can save you. Sorry for all those microaggressions you're going to experience in your life. That must be a horrific experience.
Like, obviously, it's not the weight that is causing the depression, you know?
Yeah, it's the fucking terrible lifestyle habits that led to the weight and the depression. But hey, it's only logical.
No, see, in fact, what actually causes the increased rate of mental health stress and disorder in fat bodies.
Oh yeah, in those fat bodies that came out of the factory. Came out of the factory like that, just came out fucking obese. Yeah. Ready for this? Ready for this? It's going to get really stupid. I can feel it.
Disorder in fat bodies is weight stigma.
Weight stigma caused your depression.
Matt Damon.
It's the weight stigma. It's probably also your thyroid. Oh, the stigma around it. The stigma made me eat those Oreos. The stigma made me sit on my fucking ass eating Cheetos and watching Netflix all night. Oh, it was the stigma. You pathetic excuse for a human being.
Ostracizing them, making them feel bad for their body.
You feel bad, it's your fault. If you feel bad, it's your fault. It's your fault you feel bad. That's a hard one to unpack, isn't it? That's a tough one to unpack. To realize, oh shit, I'm responsible for my own feelings? Yeah, if you feel some kind of way about what you've just heard me say, that's your problem. That's your concern. That's your issue, not mine. That's your problem. It's not the stigma. It's your fucking problem. It's because you know it's true. That's why it hurts your feelings, because you know you're unhealthy. You know you don't put in any fucking effort. You know you're doing it wrong. You know. Yeah, you know. It's not easy to look at yourself in the mirror and realize you're to blame, but it doesn't change the reality.
Kind of like rattling off health statistics to scare someone because you're concerned for their health.
I don't even know. This is called, what, the jock scientist? All right. She doesn't look healthy. She's not mentally stable, and she's a liar and a grifter. So please get some help. Go to the fucking gym, lose some weight by taking care of your lifestyle habits. Eat a fucking steak, go to the fucking gym. Best advice. Come and see me. See us in a couple days.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
All right, let's pick another video. 1, 2, or 3, Beaches. 1, 2, or 3.
It is not my place as a smaller bodied white man to comment on it.
Hashtag Swole season. Hashtag Swole season for a chance to win today's Swole card. Drop that in the comments down below. Hashtag Swole season. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And if you haven't worked out today, Listen to the Daily Swole. It will get you amped up. It will get you so riled up, and you'll just go make some sick fucking gains. All right, let's do one. Stella. Stella doesn't eat steak. Boo. Or not enough steak, but she picks number 2. Boo, but number 2. All right, Stella.
Great Scott!
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
All right. All right, we got some genders going on here. This one's called Neo-pronouns. You might want to really get prepared for this one. I can tell it's going to be a bumpy ride. This is another response to a TikTok question. It says, could someone educate me on the proper possessive term for per/pers? And I don't even know what the fuck that is. No one does. It's made up. Like per hair? Sorry if this is a silly question. Thanks, friends. Oh my God. Here we go. This is going to be really bad. Really bad.
What's in the box?
This is going to hurt.
Hi friends, my name is Reed and I use he, per pronouns. And so I thought I'd share a little bit about how pers pronouns work. So per is a neo-pronoun that comes from the word person, which is why I really like him.
Soundboard!
He's heating up!
What happened to your queer party, friends?
Hold on. It comes from the word person, which is why I really like them. Oh my God. What is in the fucking water? Jesus Christ. We need some kind of major earthquake. We need an earthquake. We need some sort of flood. Something needs to happen. I think California needs to just break off. Everyone move. Get the fuck out of these liberal states and these liberal states. Get the fuck out. Get out. You're not living in reality anymore. Get away from these people. Oh my God, this is great. I gotta listen to it again. We gotta do it again. Snap those fingers, Thanos. Snap them. Snap them. Snap them. Like this. Get those gloves and those stones. Just pop, 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 pop. Give me like 10 or 15 snaps.
Bit about how pers pronouns work. So per is a neo-pronoun that comes from the word person, which is why I really like him. The objective form of per is per, the subjective is per, possessive adjective and the possessive pronoun is pers, and the reflective is per self. So my dog uses she, her pronouns, and she's not here right
now. No, you didn't say that. You did someone hear that?
So my dog uses she, her pronouns, and so my dog uses she, her pronouns, and so my dog uses she, her pronouns, and my dog uses she, her pronouns, and she's not. My dog uses she, her pronouns, and my dog uses she, her pronouns, and my dog uses she, her pronouns, and she's not. My dog uses she, her pronouns, and she's. My dog uses she, her pronouns. My dog uses. My dog uses. My dog uses. My dog uses. My dog.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Oh, you did not say that. Oh, there's a lot more too. This person's dog? Oh my God, this poor animal. You have a vegan dog, don't you? Oh no.
So my dog uses she, her pronouns, and she's not here right now. But if she was, this is how I would introduce Rosie to you if she uses pers pronouns. So I would say, hi everyone, meet Rosie. Per asked me to introduce Per to you since Per can't do it per self. Right now, Per is on my bed because Per thinks it's pers. Does that help? I hope it helps.
No!
So let me know if you want any other explanation.
No,
and
it doesn't help.
On pers pronouns. And
no one knows.
Thank you so much for this question.
What are you saying?
I really appreciate it. And yeah, and I use he, per pronouns interchangeably. So
what are you?
So yeah.
Do you have a PP or a vajiji?
Say, hey, have you met Reed? He's really nice. I really like being friends with Per.
No.
a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh my God, bro. Yo. Stella, Papa Swole, I'm sorry. I know I hurt you today. First with the steak thing and now with this video. You know what? Because you said so, it's okay. It's okay. We love you. Stella, you can stay.
I got hairy legs.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't know what you didn't know what number 2 was. You didn't know who number 2 worked for. It's okay. No one still does. That is not going to be anything that I ever say to anyone in my life. I'm just saying, like, I will never use your custom shit. I'm not going to call you multiple people. I'm not going to use these made up fucking things. I'm not going to say, oh, per self. I'm not, what the fuck are you talking about? No. No, it's really sad. It's very sad. It's very pathetic. Parents, hug your fucking children and homeschool them and feed them steak because the soy shit is getting out of control. Obesity, depression. I feel like there was a soundboard there for that one. Okay, we got 2 more. Number 1 or number 2? Let's go, fam. Number 1, number 2.
What's in the box?
See you later, T-Bone. All right, remember tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live, so make sure you're ready for 2207 Ask Papa Swole. So we got tons and tons of questions tomorrow.
Truth over facts.
Tons of questions tomorrow. Pick a number 1 or number 2. Hashtag Swole Season for a chance to win today's Swole card, and we'll give that away very, very shortly. We got one from Elizabeth. Number 1, Elizabeth. Number 1. Numero uno. All right, Elizabeth, let's see what we got here.
What's in the box?
Number 1. This is called Get a New Doctor.
Everyone's body has a natural set point that's some combination of genetics, age, sex, neurohormonal signals, pregnancy, medications, other health conditions, so many other factors that...
These people don't understand what a lapel mic does. They don't understand. They plug it into their phone and hold up the lapel mic to their mouth and they spit in it and they just pop, pop, pop. They never listen to their videos before they post it. This is like audio functioning. Like, it's not a microphone. It's not designed to be spoken into. It's a lapel. It's supposed to go here. This is not how you use a fucking lapel microphone. It's so stupid. You don't hold it to your fucking face. That's why it's popping.
Lead to someone's set point being where it is. And it's not okay for your doctor to come in there and be like, just lose weight, just figure it out, just be thin. That's super biased and very fat phobic. Find a better doctor.
Jesus Christ. Yo, learn what a microphone is. Any doctor, look, doctors are not, let me tell you something. And a lot of you might not want to hear this. You all understand this. You don't go to a doctor for health. Seriously, you do not go. No one does. You never go to a doctor to be healthy. You don't. People go to a doctor when they're fucking sick, when they feel like shit, and the doctor gives them things to make them feel better. Doctors are not trained in nutrition properly. They're not trained in proper lifestyle habits. You know why? They never see healthy people. They're constantly dealing with people that are sick. They're not healthy themselves, okay? Do not go to a doctor looking for health. Go to a doctor if you broke your fucking leg. Go to your doctor. You can get your blood work done. You can get it done yourself at a lab. You can go to a doctor, and I'm not saying don't get a checkup, but do not depend on your doctor to take care of your health, okay? Doctors make money off you being sick. Pharmaceutical companies make money off you being sick. Yeah, it needs a lot of compression, Kenny. All right, that was stupid. One more video. Let's watch this one, and then we'll give away today's Swole card. Hashtag Swole Season. Drop it in the comments down below. That's right. This one is titled... This one is titled "Obese is a Slur." Oh yeah.
What's in the box?
Your face is a slur.
It's time we talk about something that people do not want to hear. People get so mad at me in my personal life and on the internet when I talk about this, but
she didn't look at the shadows or the lighting. She didn't edit this or look or even think about, I don't know. She didn't look at this before she posted it.
Word obese is a slur.
It's not.
It's a slur because it has turned into a derogatory word thrown around.
No. Pause. You don't like the word. Just because you don't like it doesn't make it a slur. Because everyone's offended by everything. You're offended by fucking articles and pronouns. You're offended by pronouns. Not you, but the people that are similarly retarded like you. You are afraid of words. You're offended by words. So that doesn't make it a slur. It has a negative connotation. It should. It should have a derogatory connotation. It's not good to be obese. It's not healthy. You don't want to be like that in your life, do you? Of course it's so certain words mean something that's not good. Shocker. It's language. It shouldn't be a good thing. It's not a good thing. Not something to aim for. Doesn't mean you're a terrible person and you're a horrible, immoral individual and no one likes you. Your personality sucks. You have no value in this world. That's not what it means. If you're justifying it, yeah, you're playing the victim, then you really do suck and you need to be slapped out of it. So you can't get your feelings out of this situation, unplug the feelings, but that's not going to help. You can't unplug the feelings. The feelings are here to stay.
Pathologizes fat bodies without taking into account anything else about them. It doesn't take into account other health factors of the body in question. It doesn't take into account that the person in the body is a person.
What?
What the fuck is that?
It doesn't take into account that the person in the body is a person. Another soundboard here. Hold on a second.
Body in question, it doesn't take into account that the person in the body is a person. Into account that the person in the body is a person. Doesn't take into account that the person in the body is a person. Doesn't take into account that the person in the body is a person.
I don't even know how you unpack that.
It is used to make people feel like their body is, some kind of scourge to be eradicated, and that is really gross.
And dehumanize them? No, it's not. No one's dehumanizing fat people or unhealthy people. They're just unhealthy. They're just fat. It's not dehumanizing. It's just the reality. It's using eyes. It's like if it's raining, I'm like, it's raining. No, it's not. It's not raining. It's not raining outside. Yes, it is. It's raining. No, it's not. It's just wet in the air. Like, what are you talking about? It's fucking rain. It's like fighting about that. No, I can see it. I can feel it. Unless you're pissing on me, it's rain.
So the BMI scale, which classifies obesity, was created like 200 years ago by some guy who didn't know.
Oh my God. You mean bridges? Yeah, bridges weren't invented yesterday either. They still work pretty damn well, don't they? When was the first bridge created? Like thousands of years ago? Yeah, it was created by some guy or a bunch of guys. Oh no. Naughty bridge. And houses too. When we first made a house, oh my God. Houses were created by some guy. The wheel was created by some guy. You mean it was created by someone? Oh no. If it was created by someone, it can't be good.
Shit based solely on cisgender white men. And it doesn't mean anything.
It's very descriptive for someone who doesn't take care of their health, which is why it's still used. Again, it goes by height and weight. If you look like an oval, like if you are, you're not healthy. That's all it does. That's all it tells you, unless you have lean muscle mass. And it's just one measurement. It's not like you only depend on that. You have to look at the person. Again, if you're looking at a bodybuilder, they're going to be like, oh my God, you're obese by the numbers. But when you look at body fat percentage, it gives you context. Then you forget about the BMI, right? That's not important. Jesus Christ.
It can't tell you anything except the relation of your height to your weight.
It's kind of fucking important. You got it there, champ. It's kind of fucking important.
That's it. Stop saying obese.
Obese. All right, you dumbass. All right, there we go. Fucking happy Saturday, everyone. Time to give away today's Swole card. Make sure you share the stream, share the podcast, leave us 5 stars wherever you listen and bang your ear holes. Share the podcast. That helps a lot. And if you want to get access to all the exclusive live streams, including Monday's accountability meeting, Balls Deep for Summer event next Monday after this Monday on the 30th, make sure you join the fam, swolenormousx.com, and get access to yesterday's overtime segment, future overtime segments, and all the previous overtime segments. Yesterday was fucking awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed overtime. Go and catch it if you haven't. Let's get into some Swole season beaches. Drum roll, Falcon. It's the best fucking season, baby. Obese. Obese. Say it again. Obese. Say it again. Say it again. Swole season. Swole season. Scroll. 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 Only Swole Lewis, congratulations. Right. Only Swole Lewis. You got the Swole variant avatar. I love it. Swole fam flexing it. And I hope that you are spreading the Swole variant. Congratulations, Only Swole Lewis. You are the winner of today's Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 2206. In the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email, and we will send you this Swole card. Fam, oh my God. Is anyone else tapping out? Are you tapping out? I think everyone's tapping out. It was brutal. It was brutal. Are all those fat acceptance jabronis tapping out? They should be. They should be. Ooh, blood sport beaches. I've fucking been waiting for so long to bust out that soundboard. All right, let's close this nut down. Say mate. We'll take some soundboard requests. Drop in the comments below. Got some piano cut coming up in just a couple moments. Mate.
Stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1,600,000,000,000.
hairy leg.
$1,400,000,000,000 out of $1,400,000,000,000. Excuse me, $1,400,000,000,000,000.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
I better use my strong.
What are you looking at, butthead?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Go fuck yourself. Emotional damage.
Oh baby, we're on fire.
Wait your biggest stickers here the best.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Boys have a penis, girls have vagina.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Press keyboard. I don't really have to twist that much anymore because the knowledge cock is so beefy.
Because dickers.
All right, fam. Thank you so much for being here for 2206. Remember, tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live. We'll take tons of questions. Make sure you share the podcast. Leave us a 5-star review anywhere you bang your ear holes. Share the knowledge cock. Just send someone a knowledge cock slap and just bam. They'll click on and be like, what the hell did I just click on? What kind of podcast is this? What is the Daily Swole? This is unreal. And we will be back here tomorrow. We'll take tons and tons of questions. They've been fire lately, so don't nobody go nowhere. 2206 tomorrow. We'll see you then. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy Papa Swole. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint. We go hard in the paint. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm